Hey guys, so today we're gonna be opening my Xbox 360. I had this thing for about 2 years now. I'm gonna do a cleaning on it. I'm gonna clean the casing. I'm gonna clean the inside. I'm just gonna clean everything so this thing can run better. Because the meaning of cleaning consoles is to make it run better. Because with all the dust in here, it won't really run good. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'll be showing step by step if you really want to try this yourself. If you really want to, you could. It's really easy. I even did it once and I got through it. So yeah, we're going to start. So the first step you want to do is you want to put the Xbox in tower position. Now, this is the best way to do the first step. So basically, this is your front face, I guess you can call it. So basically what you want to do in order to take this piece off, this is where you would start, is you would go from the top, and it's literally just a plastic piece. It sounds like you're breaking it, but you're not, okay? Just like that, you could just snap it off. It won't break. All the clips are intact. So, yeah. Now, second step is to take the bottom parts off. But before I get to that, this is another step that you gotta do after the next step. And there's supposed to be like a warranty sticker here, but since I've opened this console before, there's no warranty sticker. But if there's a warranty sticker here, that means your console's never been opened. So let's get to the next step. So the next step you want to do is you want to turn your Xbox, and you'll see this giant vent or fan. Now, the way you do this is you'll need a toothpick. And the toothpick is probably one of the best tools to use for this step. Basically, all you do is you put the toothpick in these little holes. And you could try and rip it, but I don't recommend doing that because it'll break. But you might have to turn the console up like this and then try it, because alright, I'll get back to you guys when I actually open this. Guys, so with a bit of force, I managed to get this fan off. I didn't end up using the toothpicks. I actually used a screwdriver to just pry it off. So pretty easy. It might take a few tries, but be very careful when you try and take these plastic pieces off because they're very easy to break. And as you can see, I broke one of the clips, but not a big deal because we got 5 more clips, so not a big deal at all. Next thing you want to do is you actually want to go to the other side now. And I apologize if you're a police car, but you want to go to the other side and you want to take your hard drive out. Mine is a 60 gigabyte hard drive. You want to put it to the side. Now you want to take this vent off, this piece. So I would actually need to use a toothpick for this one. And I don't know how other people do it, but somehow they do so perfectly. Oh, got one. I don't even know if this is helping. I'm afraid to break this thing because you gotta order these off of Amazon or something to get a new one. I don't really want to. I'll try and use a screwdriver. Oh, got another one. Got one more. Bro. I'm so scared to pry it off, but screw it. Let me try the toothpick. Oh my god, it went through, bro. I'll get back to you guys when I take this apart. Guys, for like 10 minutes of trying, I managed to get this piece off. It sounded like I was breaking it, and sadly I did break a little bit of it. You see the rip there, but that's normal. If you slightly break it, don't worry, it's not a big deal. I just use this to just pry it off again like the other side. So next step you want to perform is actually the front. Now the front has these little clips here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I believe. So what you're gonna need here is an actual tool that I actually don't have on me right now. I'm gonna go get it and I'll be right back. I got the tools. FYI, if you guys never opened your Xbox 360 before, you will find a warranty sticker right here. If there is a warranty sticker, just rip it off because I doubt anybody has warranty in 2020, nearing 2021. So I got this tool bag here. We're gonna use a couple of the tools in here, which are actually useful tools. Now, I recommend using a tool like this, like the prier tool, to pry the clips out. So do that. Or you can use your fingers, doesn't really matter. And just pry it, open like so, just got one clip. Got another clip, get it. I'll get back to you guys when I take this piece off. Guys, so I managed to get this open. Now once you do that, you don't do what I just did. That actually breaks the console. So what I did was I pretty much used a tool like this. And while I was prying the clips off, I held this in between to hold the console in. So right here in the middle. So next step, you want to just kind of just leave it open like that. So next, what you want to do is you want to turn the console around to the back. And now you actually want to work on here. So let me just turn my camera here. Here you actually have these clips. There we go. So you actually have these clips here. So these little holes, you can see one's here, one's there, one's there, one's there, one's there, and the bottom have a bunch more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually rip these clips off. I can actually do that. Alright, I'll get back to you guys once I open this. Alright, finally got this piece off. Now you want to flip your console. Get a little upside down. Then you want to take this piece off. Now this piece is now off. This is your bottom piece. Looks pretty cool. So now this is where a screwdriver would be seriously needed. Actually, you will actually really need a screwdriver for this. Because, as you can see, let me turn this around. As you can see, you have these screws up here, 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 and so on. You gotta use the screwdriver to take these out. So I'm using a screwdriver right now, but I can use several types of screws to take the screws out, if that makes sense. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Yep. I'm guessing this is the one. Let's see if this one works. Yep, okay, this is the one that works. So typically when I first opened this console, I was very afraid about the plastics breaking. But as I got used to it, oh, there's one screw. Now make sure you do not lose these screws, because if you do, you're screwed, because you cannot put this other piece back with the console. So make sure you have them in a little container of some sort. So like me, I'm gonna put them actually in this napkin. Put them in this napkin here. I'm gonna put the pieces onto the side over here. And now the screws are gonna go in this napkin. So there's one screw. Now there's a total of 8 screws, I think. I'm not mistaken. So There's a little screw. And then when you're putting this console back together, you'll know which screw goes where. Because if you put a big screw, like the long screw, where the little screw goes. Oh, there's a little screw. Yeah, like I just almost lost my screw. Because if you put a big screw where the small screw's supposed to be, it'll not go in. It'll just, yeah. That's one. Now I did lose one screw, but I ended up finding it, which is very, very lucky of me. Found it on my Xbox One. I'm just sitting on top of it. There's a long screw. Now I will be uploading a video in the next couple of weeks on taking apart my actual controller, which is actually right here. Get it for you. I will be taking apart this controller and putting a new controller skin on it. It's pretty easy. All you do is just take those screws out. But we're not going to be focusing on that today. We're actually focusing on taking this Xbox 360 apart and how you can actually take one apart. Which is pretty easy. It's one of the easiest consoles to take apart, in my opinion. Because with the PS3 and there's a lot of steps involved. Here's just like maybe 5 steps. And by the way, this is my second time ever opening this console. This one's out now. Apologies if my phone keeps going off like crazy. I don't know what the hell's wrong with that thing. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what screw I'm using this type of, thing. Type of screw. Put a focus. There we go. So I'm using this type of screw to take the screws out. If you have one of these screwdrivers that just pop out and you have a bunch of screws, try and find the one I just showed. So that's probably the only one you can use, obviously. Okay. I am doing it on my kitchen table because when I first took this whole thing apart, I ended up doing it in my basement, but there's really no light there, so I figured I'd do it up here. And really, there's like actual light. Now, after we take these screws out, we can take the bottom part off and we get to the inside of the console. We have 2 more screws to take off. So this one and another one. Last screw. Alright. So I've just taken out all the screws. Now, put the screwdriver off to the side. And this part, this piece should, and when I mean should, come off. And, you want to turn the console upwards, like so, and it should just rip off like this. If you can do it yeah, I forgot. You actually want to take the eject button now. So what you want to do is there's this little piece here. You just want to snatch it off. There you go. Stick off this the eject button. Put it off to the side of all the other parts, and just like that, you're in the console. Woohoo. Okay, so I actually cleaned this console yesterday. Okay. Here it is. What the? Oh my god, I forgot about this. Oh my god. I literally forgot about this screw. Oh my god. Not coming out. It's not coming out. Oh my god, actually flip this. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I am so stupid. No. Oh my god, I actually forgot about this one screw. This. Just holding the DVD drive. It's the right way. It's the right way to do it. Actually, holding the DVD drive in. That's it's the right way to do it. I don't know how to put this. Alright, whatever. I'll just leave that screw alone. Alright, we're in the console, and as you could see, camera, yeah, that's a lot of stuff in there. So what you want to do first is you want to actually take this white piece off. All you got to do is you can just use this tool. Just go in the middle here. It should just come off like so. Oh, hold on. Actually, I'll take out the DVD drive. Hold on. Yeah, I take out that screw. I'll be right back. So finally, after 20 minutes of trying, I actually got the DVD drive screws out. So what you want to do now is just lift it ever so slightly. And you can see there's these wires. I want to take this one out. Take one out. Take the other one out. DVD drive. Since here. July 2008. Okay, so my Xbox 360 was made in July 2008. At least the DVD drive. Now, this looks very funky. This looks very weird. Now you want to take out this white piece, which is literally just the plastic. Everything in this console is literally plastic. I just want to use this little prior piece. Here it is. Should get it out, just prying it. There you go. Now you can clean this if you want, which I'm gonna do in this video. Yeah. This is probably the thing that gets most dusty, that gets dusty the most, because this is where the fan is, and the fan is very loud, and back then they had super big fans, so you will really see a lot of dust around here. And now, FYI, I'm gonna clean all these parts, that outer parts, such as this, the case, the eject button, all that stuff. Hard drives, the hard drive. You can't obviously wash this so you break it, but so here's an overall view of the console. Now you can go further with this by taking out the heat sink, the fan, everything. Take out the motherboard. But I'm not gonna do that because I don't know how. Now you know I'm gonna screw stuff up. So this is as far as I'm gonna go. This is as far as most people go. But if you're planning to do like a deep cleaning, take this out, take the fans out, and just letting you know, if you were to open these consoles, be very careful. One little mess up, you screw up the whole console, like legit. If you mess up one of these fuses, I think they're called fuses, these little components, these little look like batteries, you could break the console. So be careful with your Xbox 360 if you were to open it. But yeah, it's really cool seeing what it looks like. Now, mind you, this console is 15 years old, but the specific model was July 2008. So I've opened this console before, the specific one, but yeah, that's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, seeing all the components and stuff together. So now we're actually do the cleaning portion, which is actually just literally cleaning shells and all this with soap and water, because this good stuff gets really dirty, and I want to clean up all the scratches and dirt and all this on this. Yeah. So I'll bring you to the sink, and we're gonna clean the pieces. piece I'm actually gonna start with is the bottom. Actually, is the top piece or the bottom piece? This is the bottom. Yeah, this is the bottom piece. Now it is 1,000% safe to clean these because it's literally just a piece of plastic and there's no wires. Obviously, I don't know why you find wires here, but yeah. So pretty much, I'm gonna put soap and water on this and just basically clean it. You see, there's a little bit of smudges. I want to see if I can take that stuff off. And yeah, let's get to it. Alright, I've never done this before, so bear with me here. But we should be good. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Like actual dust. I thought this was like actual design. Bro, this is literal dust. God damn. Alright, we're gonna actually get soap on here. So I'm gonna get a sponge. Sorry, we gotta go in the laundry. Alright. Sorry about that. So, I'm using a sponge. Just basically clean all the stuff off. I'm not a pro at this, so bear with me here. Soap on the sponge. I have no idea. I hope this is safe. I hope this is safe on what I'm doing here. A lot of bumps and edges. So you want to make sure you get every single speck of dust. Now you may think I'm crazy by doing this. I mean, this actually helps. Well, by cleaning everything at console, helps the performance, helps the speed of it, it helps everything pretty much inside of it. That's why I'm kind of doing this. But this is just, you know, to clean the sound. Because this thing has never been cleaned before as far as I know. So that's why I'm pretty much doing this. Alright, now I'm just going to rinse it now. I'm not a pro at washing stuff, so keep that in mind. This is where it gets most of where the fan is. This is where the exhaust goes out from. Don't tell me it's all water stuck in there now. Bro, it's literally all water. No! There's literally just water stuck in the holes. Ah, it's okay. I can get that easily. It's literally just water bits and bubbles. The sink is so small, I can't even wash stuff. But like, it's not really meant to wash. So I'm gonna put the pieces on this cloth. Once I finish with this piece. These things need to dry, obviously, before I put the console back together. That's still dust? No way. That's still dust, bro. I thought that was like a design. Like those Easter eggs in consoles. No. I gotta let this dry 1000%, so I don't want the console getting wet whatsoever. Bro, this is all dust. Damn. Ow. Bro. This is a really in-depth cleaning. If you really want to go all out, like I said before, you can take out the actual fan and stuff, I think. Oh god. I'm trying to get some scratches off with the pan. And I should do this in the laundry room thing because it's like so much bigger than this thing. Okay. I think that's it for the first piece. Oh, damn. Oh, my iPad's getting wet. No! Bro, this thing collects so much dust. It's a dust machine. Jesus Christ. Okay. Now that's better. Looks like we got most of it out. I'm actually gonna stop the video. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided to start with a new video because that video is getting a little too long. So I'm starting with the next piece shortly. You gotta really get into this stuff. Really want to really clean your console in depth. I'm doing this because I take care of my consoles. It's my first time cleaning a console, an Xbox 360 to be specific, so kind of a noob. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay, I think we pretty much got it all out. I'm sure there's like little specks of it here and there, but I'm surprised there's still any water on the floor. Alright. First piece of the Xbox 360. Pretty much done. Alright. Alright. That's first piece. Holy crap. My hands are drenched. Next thing we're gonna do is actually the faceplate. That's what you call it, the faceplate, yeah. So let's get right into it. Soap on it. Soap on the front. Okay. Let's do this. I just dropped the bottle of Windex. Wow. Smart me. Alright, let's do this. Hope this stuff doesn't rust over time. There's still soap on here. Okay. Hold on, there's more. I'll catch you guys when I'm actually done cleaning this faceplate. Alright, so I've cleaned, and a couple hours later, I've actually cleaned these parts. Cleaned where the fan's supposed to go. No, the fan, like the cover for the fan. I cleaned the fan other covers, like on the sides of the system, drying. And I also cleaned the faceplate. So it's drying up. So I think we're on the last piece, which is this. And as you can see, this is the bottom part of the system, and it's very, very, very gross. So we're gonna be cleaning this, and yeah, let's begin. Okay, so I plan on actually putting the lights on. That's actually really good start. Thank you. It got a little bit darker in the past couple hour or two. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the sponge. And what I'm pretty much gonna do is I'm gonna put the soap on here. Then I'm gonna put the soap on here. That's a little bit too much soap, but whatever. Alright. That's a little bit too much. Into the blueprint. Okay. Now these consoles, they get dirty. and that's kind of a problem because when they get dirty, they tend to, you know, not be as, they get really, really old and they get dirty. So this is why I'm pretty much doing this. So I'm gonna do this side. God, phone, shut up. Okay, now we're gonna, let's go with the iPad. Now I'm gonna flip it on the other side. Put some more, oh my god, oh my god. Put some soap. That shit. Palm olive, man. Man. Oh, I also cleaned the eject button. And I used Windex to clean the hard drive, like, you know, what's a 60 HDD. But, yeah, so this is pretty easy to do if you were to try it by yourself. It's not that hard. It's really just taking the console apart and cleaning it. But the overall process isn't that hard. You just gotta be careful where you're touching, obviously, because it's electronics. But what scratches on this thing? This is the top piece, by the way. Okay, I think we should be good. Oh my god, my hands are so soapy. Can't really see, but I actually am washing it. God damn, it's a wet shell. After this, I'm going to put in the console. Actually, no, I'm going to be using Q-tips to clean the motherboard, you know, the fuses. And, yeah, we should be done by then. Because, you know, the fuses, they get dirty. They get really dusty. It's really dusty in the console right now. But, I'm making a big disaster. Damn. That's a permanent scratch. That's not coming off. Take the sticker thing off. And the warranty, whatever. Move this iPad so you can see it there. Oh my god. There we go. I'm washing this in my kitchen sink. And a lot of pots and pans here. So, yeah. Oh, you can't see myself. My iPad's kind of in bad position. Jesus. I cleaned back here. Oh my god. Did I get everything? No. I mean, damn, that's cleaner than before. Alright. Should be good to go. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. I gotta clean there. What's happening? I literally just spilled water on the cabinet. Oh, that's right. So this is the piece I just cleaned. Yeah, did pretty good on it. Now I'm gonna be cleaning this tin foil kind of piece to protect the console. So let me get started on cleaning that. Okay, so I actually lifted the camera, the iPad more, so you can actually see me better. So we're on to this final piece, and that's the tin foil piece that protects the console. So let's get started. It's like I'm cleaning dishes or washing dishes. Except I'm doing it with Xbox 360 parts. This is amazing. To wash this stuff, I'm using this sponge. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. Probably like 20 minutes. Alright, let's do the other side. Little rinse. Let's get to it. Now my Xbox 360 parts smell like palm olive. I've been working on this for 2 hours. 2.5 hours. I'm really full. And I spilled soap on my pants. This doesn't really need to be cleaned like, well, kind of cleaning it thoroughly, but it doesn't need to be cleaned like crazy thoroughly. And I just got soap on my shirt. I'm epic. Okay. And that's hot water. Nice assume it won't matter. The reason I put the iPad here is because of the camera. It's because I don't want it to get dirty, or not dirty, like wet, and then I just don't want it to get wet. So, yeah. Now as I'm cleaning this, I'm watching for any other parts that maybe scratched or dirty. I just dirty the cloth with water. It's amazing. Put it in after. Sorry, I don't watch this often. I'm not 2 years old. Well, I am 2 years old when I watch this or whatever. Okay, I should be clean. When I started washing this, it was really dusty, so I figured I'd give it a nice rinse. Get it clean. And I feel like I just did that. Alright, we're done. We are done washing all the parts. Oh my. This thing is so wet, I could literally squeeze it to get the water out. Alright. Okay, so catch you guys back on the table. Not table, but I'm actually going to the table. Okay, so console, and the way I'm gonna clean the inside, you can see it's a little bit. Little focus here. Focus. Anyways, it's dusty a little bit. You can maybe not see it on camera, but it's dusty. It's a little bit dusty. It has a bit of dust everywhere. This is dry. This piece is dry. This piece I clean in the beginning. So I'm probably gonna put this piece back on first, obviously, and let those other ones over there dry. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go grab some Q-tips or something, and we're gonna clean the dust off of these fuses. In order to clean the motherboard of these systems, or any system at all, you'll probably need some Q-tips. Just simple Q-tips. Just get one out. Get like 3 out. Put them on the table. Then you pretty much just pick on the fuses, and that's how you pretty much carry the dust out. So looks like we got a bit of dust over here, a bit of dust over there on the motherboard, the chip, a bit over there. Okay, so basically little specks of dust. A bit on the fan, which is normal because that's where pretty much all the air comes out of, obviously the fan. So we're gonna start with what did I just do? What the hell did I just take out? I just took out something. What the hell? Oh, this. What's this? Oh, this holds the DVD drive in. By the way, I don't know if I said this, but I took the DVD drive out. Which I may or may not take this apart. I do not know yet. But I'm definitely gonna clean where it says Xbox 360 because that's all fingerprinting. Bye. Totally not me. Okay, so let's begin. Get the pack of Q-tips open. Okay, so let's start. So, I have a bit over here. Oh my god. Damn. This motherboard's filthy with dust. Let's see if I can move my camera so you guys can see it. Damn, I don't know how to make you guys see this. That's probably the best way I can do it. So you can see there's a bit of dust on this motherboard. Now, when you're cleaning these motherboards, be very careful because you can really damage these if you just pick at it like really hard. Now I'm doing this side first, I'm going to the other side. So these cables need to get out. There you go. Bit of dust over there. Just pick at the motherboard. Don't go like all out. Just, you know. It's like a broom kind of. Now, that's a lot of dust. We're probably gonna be here for a while, or I could use like another method called the mini broom method, which I'm probably not gonna use, to be honest, because that's a big. That's a lot of, yeah, I'm just not gonna use it. Okay. I'm not gonna touch these. The fan. This is the. I don't know if you can see it, but this is a chip of some sort. Oh my god, it's a lot of dust. Now, cleaning dust, I believe, off of these motherboards, I believe it means like it helps the performance of the system. It helps maybe the Xbox go faster when it comes to speed. And may have faster speeds, you know, overall. Let's see if I can move this camera. I want to put a camera in a position where you guys can probably see it better, which will probably be right here like this. Bit of dust over here. Oh my god. It's a lot of dust. I'm gonna like clean like soap and water, but I'm gonna put some Windex on here, clean it off. Clean the little specks of, you know, scratches, dust off, you know. It's just simple little specks of dust when you're cleaning the system. There's not really anything crazy you gotta worry about. Put the dust on here, but that's normal. Oh, this is a 15. This specific model is like almost this particular one is like almost 12 years old, 11.5-year-old system. So it makes sense how it could be very dusty. Oh my god, it's dusty. What are even these chips for? Got the Xbox 360 chip, Xbox 360 chip, Unix chip, I don't know what the hell that is. And these cables. I'm very proud of myself for doing this because, you know, I've never opened a console in my life, and this to me is kind of crazy. A lot of dust over here. Holy shit. Damn. Oh. Gotta use a new one. I could bend this. Didn't know that. It's really dusty around where the fan is. Makes sense though. I could use a vacuum, but that could probably damage it. Cool stuff. Really cool. I feel like a vacuum wouldn't really do much though. This fan. Really windy outside. Ah, I probably bend this a lot. If you want, you can skip this part where I probably finish this. It's been a couple minutes. I've been using the Q-tips to clean the motherboard. I'm gonna go check if the other pieces here are dried, and this piece is drying up. This one is drying, still very wet. Look at this stuff still drying. But as you can see, if I took a picture of the before and after, it's a big difference. Fairly big of a difference. Yeah. This stuff is still drying. I'll leave it drying more. Yeah, my English is messed up. I'll leave it drying for a bit longer until it pretty much dries. So, yeah. Now back to the motherboard. You know, it's getting better. It's been about maybe 20 minutes I've been doing this. 30 minutes. I don't know. I don't even check the time anymore. Put this point on. But shortly, I'll be putting the console back together. And then we'll go from there. Then I'll end the video. I'm doing the best I can here because I've never really I never taken a console apart, as I said at the beginning of the video. So I'm really new to this. I'm not really a pro at it. I'm just, clean. This helps the console with speed, pretty sure. So this is why I'm pretty much doing this. I read up online, it said to clean the motherboard of anything really, just use disinfecting wipes, but I don't know if that'll work because I don't know, it might get damaged because it's kind of liquidy. Not liquidy, but like if you squeeze the wipe, it'll turn to like water, like a liquidy substance. You want to say it like that? Damn, holy crap. The most dust is where the fan is. I could say that. And yeah. Now, I really like this console specifically because of how unique it is and also how it's easiest to take apart. Now, with the PS3, those consoles, takes a couple, like, almost an hour to take it apart. This console takes like maybe 10 minutes to take apart, really. And the cleaning portion of it is pretty easy, fairly easy to do. You just kind of pick on the motherboard without breaking anything. Yeah, so like this, oh my god, that's a lot of dust. Oh my god. Now people go all out, they take the motherboard out, they take the fan out, they take everything out basically, and it's just a giant metal box. But I'm not gonna go to all the way there because, what is this? Oh. I'm not gonna go that far because I feel like I wouldn't really know what to do. That kind of situation, so I'm just gonna leave that. Just looking at this piece, still a bit of dust, but what are you gonna do? Alright, so I made some progress throughout. Pretty much cleaned the motherboard for a good hour or so. And I used a paintbrush. Yeah, I'm pretty much using a paintbrush to do this. It's probably the best way I could possibly think of, and the best cheap way to do it. Now, mind you, I could take the heatsink out, but I'm not sure if I want to go that far. I'm pretty much wiping everything at this point. I could take the motherboard out as well, but again, I don't want to go too crazy with this. I took the fans out. Took the fans out, cleaned them. Pretty clean. I wouldn't say like 1,000% clean, but made some progress. So I got so far DVD drive. I'm gonna take this apart. Might clean it too while I'm at it. DVD drive has a warranty sticker. But, yeah, it's been like, yeah, like an hour. I'm cleaning more where the fan is, where the fan was. Because that pretty much, and the fuses where the fan is. Because that's where pretty much all the action is, or all the dust, where the dust goes. The fuses get dusty too, so gotta keep that in mind. But yeah. I might bring the power brick upstairs, and I'm gonna see if this can turn on okay. And yeah. Let me show you. So, I cleaned mostly over here, took the fans out. Pretty much went over here, clean these fuses. Didn't really go in depth over here. Not crazy because like nothing, dust doesn't really go over here. But I went more over here-ish. But damn. Toothpick I used from the beginning. Oh my god. Now this console's gonna run incredibly amazing, awesome. Yeah, I think this is terrible. This console's gonna run really well because it's all clean. There's not really a lot of dust anymore. Well, there still is, mind you. It's not can't be perfect, but I might even take this out where the power thing is. That'll be like a complete straight up shell. And there is screws to take that out, of course. There's screws to take everything out in this console. I mean, I could take the heatsink out if I wanted to, which is under these X's. But I could take the motherboard out. I could take a lot of stuff out. What if I... Okay. I pretty much got the main parts, especially the fan. Here's the fan now. It's not perfect, but it should do the job. I might even get a Windex and just clean every individual part, every individual hole. Could go more in depth with this, but I got really deep into this console. I could take the heatsink. I could take the heatsink out if I wanted to. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. could, but I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should. I honestly don't know. Let's try this. Okay. With the console, you can see that's, yeah, that's the bottom. And so under here is the heatsink, as I said earlier. There's screws, but I don't know if I have the correct screw to take the screws out. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take the DVD drive out. Like, really just see what's inside of this. I do have a game in here, so good chance to take it out. I believe I have this screw to take the screw out. Let's pretend nothing happened there. So I'm gonna put this console over here and move on to the DVD drive. So we have the DVD drive. Again, I don't know if I have correct screw in order to open this thing, but once again, I do have a game in here, so that'll be funny. I'm pretty sure I do have the screw to take this thing out. Pretty sure. That's not the right one. This is the one, right? Maybe. Oh, it is. Take this out. Okay, so I need to create a separate pile. So this is the Xbox screws. This is the DVD drive screws. Okay, let's see here. So there's 4 screws, and I just took out the 4 screws. So how would this open? Oh, it's a warranty sticker. I'll take this out now. Do I like rip it? It's ripped, but it's loose. How would I take this out? Oh, hold on. It's like a box. It's opening a box. Like split it. I'll get back to you guys when I open the DVD drive. Okay, so it's been like 2 hours, and I think I'm finished cleaning the Xbox. I did a very thorough cleaning on it. And I think I'm finished. Yeah, I'm finished. So here's a brief look at it. Let's see. Okay, so here's a brief look at the motherboard. I mean, sure, there's a little speck of dust right there, but I got every bit. I got as much as I could, and that's a pretty clean motherboard, not gonna lie. There's the chip. I cleaned it. I took the fans out, and the fans are clean. I cleaned them as much as I could. And yeah, they look pretty clean, in my opinion. I cleaned the eject button. I cleaned all those parts with soap and water. So with the eject button. So yeah, I'll catch you when I get it back together. So I just wanted to conclude this video by saying I tested the Xbox. It works. I played DJ Hero on it, which is probably the worst game ever. But I played with my guitar, the Xbox guitar. Works okay. The DVD drive works. Didn't end up saying what. I didn't end up showing off the DVD drive. I must have forgot, but I apologize for that. Also, it's been like, what time is it now? It's like 9 p.m. It's been like 3-4 hours since I put the console back together. So I let it run for about an hour. Nothing happened. It ran smoothly. It darkenized discs. The fans are okay. But yeah, I just wanted to make a concluding video. Or its conclusion. Thank you guys for watching. I know it's been a long video, but I'll see you in the next video.